Looks like former NFL legend Shannon Sharp has some very serious problems. Possible a $50 million civil lawsuit. This is from USA Today. This is what it says right here. I'll provide a link on this video. Shannon Sharp $50 million civil lawsuit. What we know. Pro Football Hall of Famer and media personality Shannon Sharp is facing a $50 million civil lawsuit, accused of essay and battery. The lady used to be the alias Jane Doe in a lawsuit filed on Sunday in Clark County, Nevada. It alleges that Sharp engaged in the intentional infliction of emotional distress and that he assaulted her twice, once in October 2024 and again January of this year. The woman says Sharp became violent over the course of the relationship, threatening to kill her during one incident, and recorded their sexual encounters without her consent. Sharp flew into fits of anger when the plaintiff noted that his fidelity to their relationship or called him out about extraneous activities, the lawsuit said. What had once been manipulation, control, and intimidation now becomes something far more dangerous and sinister. Sharp even figured out how to get into Jane Doe's apartment complexes without her permission. That's not cool. Here is the latest. Shannon Sharp's response to allegations. Shannon Sharp, who is 56, denied these essay allegations in a video published on social media, saying that the lawsuit was essentially a shakedown and he is a victim of a blatant setup orchestrated by attorney Tony Busby. Makes you kind of wonder. So did Shannon Sharp had some type of relationship with P. Diddy? Makes you kind of wonder. So basically, it's orchestrated by Tony Busby and the accuser. The woman said that she met Sharp in 2023 at a Los Angeles gym when she was 19, according to the lawsuit. 29, wow. Yep, he likes me young. Sharp and Tony, Lanny J. Davis said the lawsuit was filled with lies, distortions, and misrepresentation and will not succeed. Mr. Sharp categorically denies all the allegations of coercion and misconduct, especially the gross lie of rape, and will not submit to what he sees as an egregious attempt at blackmail, Davis said in a statement. He stands firmly by the truth and is prepared to fight these false allegations vigorously in court. He looks forward to vindication through due process and a judgment based on fact and the law. Sharp, a three-time Super Bowl winning tight end, also went on the offensive with his lawyer, releasing explicit text messages between him and the woman and going on social media to defend himself. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right, Sharp said in an Instagram video on Tuesday. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby. I bet he's going to release a 30-second clip. Oh, shoot, he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make him look guilty and plays into every stereotype you possibly imagine. Oh, that's not cool. It goes on to say, excuse me, Sharp made $10 million settlement offer, lawyer says. That's a lot of money. Busby countered the statement, calling Sharp a liar and saying Sharp offered plaintiff $10 million to settle the case and she rejected it. Is it because she wanted to reject it or because of Tony Busby? She chose to file her case instead. I'm proud to be her lawyer, Busby said. I didn't seek this out as a client or a target, anyone, and Sharp is well aware of it. Busby, part of the legal team that reached out settlement against Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson, after more than 24 massage therapists accused him of sexual misconduct. These top-earning guys should know better by now. Come on. ESPN responded to Shannon Sharp lawsuit. It was business as usual for Sharp this week as he appeared on both First Take and his YouTube show Nightcap with former NFL receiver Chad Johnson. While ESPN hasn't officially commented on the lawsuit, First Take commentator Stephen A. Smith took the time to address the situation on his YouTube show, adding that he got permission from ESPN chairman Jimmy Pitaro to comment. Oh, this should be interesting. I recruited Shannon, but I'm not the boss, Smith added. Those are other folks. There are layers to this, and there are certain layers that even I'm not on. I can tell you I spoke to co-chairman of Disney. I'm saying nothing else on that one. The boss, Jimmy Pitaro, who made it very, very clear that ESPN is taking this matter very seriously, and we are looking into it very closely, very, very closely. And once we gather as many facts we can, we would go from there. Which is fair. So far, the funny thing is that some people are roasting because they say he hasn't been in school with a young woman that young. He's in his 50s. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you're like in your 50s and you chase down a girl who's like about 19 years old, people are gonna look at you very, very strange. The fact that she was 21, you kind of push your limits right there. But here's my question though: how come women can get away with going with younger guys and no one bats an eyelash? Tracy Ellis Ross, words has she been chasing, going out with younger guys. Now, how young? Don't know. I'm not gonna say the same age that Shannon Sharp's exes are, but for some reason, when they go for younger guys, they get celebrated. They get applauded. If a guy goes with a younger woman, he's called a creep, possibly a pedo. But in terms of the situation with Shannon Sharp, what are your thoughts on this, folks? You think he's innocent, he's being shut down, or he's a creep? Let me know in the comments down below, folks. Peace.